New pitcher for the White Sox, Michael Kopech.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Strike on the inside corner.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Fastball for a strike. To the right side. He takes it on his own. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. Here's the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're in extras here. Here's Pete Alonso. The pitch. That one ripped. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So digging in, Willy Adames. That misses. 1-0.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That's towards center. Base hit. That'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the White Sox walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Back in New York, welcome in John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7.
The third baseman.
One down. Now here is Yoan Moncada. He's already homered in this game. Hard liner. Little trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In the air out to center. Grisham settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. White Sox back now in the Bronx. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Matt Nelson. White Sox going with a new arm, Steven Wilson.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So the batting order turns over, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Just missed. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Yanks held in check. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Ron Marinaccio. 25th appearance of the year for him. So digging in, Oscar Colas. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luis Robert.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Right-hander kick steals. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cabrera makes the grab on the run.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Gonzalez, the power lefty, up as well.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. He nails one out to right. His second home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cabrera sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Foul ball. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 3. Now time called at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
No strike.
Slice to right. Stanton makes the grab, and that's the inning. White Sox add one on the solo shot. It's now 4-2. Staying in the game on defense, Luis Robert. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. It's Aaron Judge now. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits from contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Right through there, got him. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now back.
Brandon Drury to the plate.
Brandon.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Grabs it barehanded. Torres over to first. Back at Yankee Stadium, Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
Marinaccio back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the base of the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So, man aboard. Here's Corey Lee. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Logan O'Hoppe. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Now a fly ball to right center. Stanton on the move. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. Here is Moncada. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Cabrera makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is gone. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah,
new pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Luis Robert. Fly to left his first time. Flips the corner. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's outside. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Well, the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 6-2. So remaining in the game defensively, Logan O'Hoppe. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Cabrera stands in now and watches strike one. That one to first, and that's just foul. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality.
Oh, gets dirty. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. Love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Back here on the south side, welcome in John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. The White Sox are out to a healthy lead the division, looking really good. Singing with the trade deadline coming up, do you think they're set to go as is, or do you think they need to add some more firepower?
Well, I think the way that the game operates in this day and age, Boog, I mean, teams making big additions at the deadline, and you just see it could be a flurry of moves. I'd be surprised if they just stayed with the roster they have. I think they could have a big deal in the works.
Ramirez in the box now, takes strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late, safe there. And now, a single might score 2. And now the lefty. Right through there for a strike. Out to center. He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Guardian. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Oscar Colas. Time called. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Luis Robert.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. DeLauder has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. One away. Juan Soto now.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. Hand, multi-time all-star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And a good eye there. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swung on, belted. That's bad. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Eloy Jimenez now. Fly ball down the line. Kwan puts it away. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Adames in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Soto on second. Alonso at first. 2 out of the inning. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 7-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot out.
Xavier Curry will take over here. 25th appearance of the year for him. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses. In the air, right field. DeLauder makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. It's now a 4-run. Staying in the game on defense, Luis Robert. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Mantle. White Sox going with a new arm, A.J. Minter.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Arias in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Just off the outside edge. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. O'Hoppe over at second, 1 down. That one the other way. He's hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach is
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. The relay. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We go to the 9th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Ryan, new pitcher for the White Sox, Jose Cisnero.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. DeLauder, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a foul ball. Cisnero, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. High fly ball out into left center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the series opener here at home. They've had their division lead with yet another win. Singy, coming up on the trade deadline, they look really solid.
Yeah, they do. And that means they've got a lot of decisions to make. I mean, there's plenty of talent on this roster already, but you never know. And maybe they make a move and try to get that last piece to complete that championship puzzle.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job.
And there's 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Going one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So now here's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. 4-1. Changeup on the corner at the knees. Just misses with that one.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Torres handles. Slings to first. And that is that. Back here on the south side. Leading off, Gabriel Arias. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Try to bunt his way on. Not in time. And the no-hitter is gone. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Brings it in. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Up and in, ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops into the glove. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
High fly ball out to center field. Robert pulls it in on the run. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Up and in, ball 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Into the dive, and he got it.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Naylor in the box now, takes strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Right through there for a strike.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
1 down, runner at first. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Just off the outside part of the plate. A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Just outside. The count now 2-2.
Just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches in this game.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Typically, the outfield defense
sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the first 2 games of this series. Well, we nearly saw history today, Singy, but he couldn't finish off the no-hitter. Still, they got the win.
Yeah, and that's ultimately the more important thing. I mean, most of the game, he was absolutely dominating out there on the mound, really getting the dugout fired up, and I think it'll carry over for him in the next several games. Just really a terrific performance he gave us today.
Back here in Queens, welcome in. We're in the 8th inning with 2 outs. John Sciambi along with Chris Singleton. Kelly in the box now, takes strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. 2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Off the mark there. 2 and 2. Struck him out looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Eloy Jimenez. The wind to the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Pete Alonso. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-5. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Willy Adames stands in. And the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And gone! They go back to back. His 27th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 10-5.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back jacks.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, number 51. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Andrew Vaughn now. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Gone. Around second, headed for third. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells.
Line drive. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 11-5.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Number 25, Labor.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first with one gone. Oscar Colas getting ready to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Corey Lee. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Juan Soto. A runner on first with 2 gone for. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
The pitch. And that's outside. Ball 2. Lined into right. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out.
Pitching change here. Keenan Middleton.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Eloy Jimenez now. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Line drive base hit. Torres around third. He scores, and it's an 8-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one ripped. That's back. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 16-5.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Willy Adames. And a base hit right there. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now a chance for Andrew Vaughn. Fouled off left side. Two outs. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Adames around third. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. And the lead continues to grow.
It's a run on the board.
Brooks Raley comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add a pair. It's 19-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. A gigantic blast, and they tack one on the board. It's 20-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Gleyber Torres. And it's fouled away. The line to kick the pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here. Gleyber Torres goes yard. His 24th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 21-5. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Luis Robert.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. An offensive explosion this inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Walker makes the grab. And that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, Gleyber Torres. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Now on the bump, Jack Flaherty.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
The wind of the pitch. Strike two.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Duke, get back on track. His team needs him.
And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Flaherty is just 1 strike away. Right back to him on the mound. For the first ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Brendan Donovan penciled into the lineup, and Singy, they beat the clock to acquire him just before the deadline.
In the nick of time, Boog, and now it's 2 months of pressure for him. Big at-bats down the stretch, though, could turn a late pickup into a local legend, and he'll have plenty of chances to make an impact. A new guy like this in a lineup can really bring...
Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball, left side. Over to Torres, and that's 2. So they make short work of him there. Time for the... Digging in, Brendan Donovan.
The third baseman.
And he deals.
Donovan.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hit weakly on the ground. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching
Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. 1-for-1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader sizing it up. Makes the catch. And that is that. Brendan Donovan steps to the plate for the White Sox. First and third, one down. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't.
Base is empty, 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Harrison Bader. That's the third. And Bader is set down. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. And up next for Chicago, Brendan Donovan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Ripped on a line. Dives and makes the catch.
Great diving catch.
Mm-hmm.